welcome back to the Foul Scoundrel, everybody. And today, I thought we would take a VR trip and talk about the B-Wing bomber, aka B-Wing fighter. A lot of folks don't really know how to use them, so let's get into it real quick.
If you need it, I got it.
The first thing you should do is realize this is not a fighter. However, let's check out my fighter build anyway. I have a build to take on ships that are faster and obviously more maneuverable, because a B-Wing is like flying a bus. I have rotary cannons, the left auxiliary module, which let's talk about that really fast. The B-Wing has a unique feature. It's the gyro auxiliary control. It says max ammo 100%, cooldown reduction negative 50%. In other words, you hold down the button for a gyroscopic cockpit. The wing that you see how it's laying kind of flat as it's sitting in the hangar here? That's what it'll look like while you're flying if you use the gyro. If not, it'll be in the upside down T formation. I'll show you once we get flying. But what it'll do when you activate it is it increases the ammo count for auxiliaries. In other words, instead of holding like, let's see, the count for rockets here is 40, your ammo capacity is 40, it says, right? Well, in this ship, it'll be 80 because of that gyroscopic auxiliary. And all the cooldowns for anything that isn't a gyro, let's say, isn't an ammo, let's say you were using a beam weapon. That beam weapon is, I think, a 10-second, the 10-second cooldown on the Corey composite beam cannon. Let's say if you're using that, it would only be a 5-second cooldown. It's really awesome. But I primarily use it for the double ammo because I'm going to run rockets. And instead of 40, I'll have 80, right? Let's back out of here. I run countermeasure warheads, a dampener hull to reduce lock-on time, standard shields, and standard engines. My reasoning behind that is simply because the negatives are so bad with any other shield and with the engines that it won't be effective against fighters. So with the rotary cannon having the 766.7 DPS that it has, it's just a monster. What I really like is you have ion DPS. In other words, even with a regular blaster, okay, your regular cannons, you would still have ion damage. These B-Wings come with two sets of primary weapons. One being your blasters, your cannons. Two being the ion blasters. So when you fire your standard weapon or your rotary cannons, a separate set of blasters will start fighting, chewing away at shields. It's amazing. You'll see it. You will chew through TIE fighters and TIE Reapers and TIE Defenders like nothing. It's like they're not even there. So let's back out of that one. Let me show you the one I use for capital ships. It's pretty much the same, except I use standard laser cannons. My reasoning for that is the standard cannons don't require a wind-up. So if you're attacking a capital ship and missiles are flying at you and you want to stay steady on your target, instead of using your countermeasures, you can use your primary cannon and take them out just as fast because you don't have to wait up for the wind-up that a rotary cannon does. I'll show you that also while we're test flying our B-Wing. We're also going to do, we're going to use the right auxiliary will be a proton bomb. I'm sorry. It's like 2 a.m. when I'm filming this. That's because you get 1100 damage per bomb, right? Remember, when you have the gyroscopic auxiliary control, you get plus 100% ammo. So instead of 5 bombs, I get 10. Trust me, you're going to want that. Just take note real quick that bombs fall out the long part of the B-Wing. So the apparatus you see on the very end here closest to us is where the bombs will come out. So wherever that's pointing, that's where the bombs are going to come out from. So if you are using that auxiliary and you swoop your wing from left to right, just remember the bombs are going to come out wherever direction that wing is. Okie dokie. I'm using a standard hull and standard shields and engines with this. Again, when you're attacking a capital ship, you need as much protection as possible. And your shields, folks, standard shields, you only get like 400 shields. So it's not great. Yeah, max shields with 400 with standard shields. It's not great, but it's better than the rest of the shields. And I have 1600 hull, so the ship is pretty much a punching bag. Alright. So, now we have our fighter config in. We're going to launch a practice match and take on some TIE fighters really quick. That way you can see how the B-Wing handles in a dogfight situation. And then we're going to load up a capital ship. That way you can see how it handles up against one of them really big Corellian Star Destroyers, okay? Alright, everybody. We are in the B-Wing fighter, aka B-Wing bomber. I think it is better suited as a bomber than a fighter, but this is my dogfighting config for the B-Wing. So as you can tell, right away we have 80 rockets instead of 40, because in a B-Wing you get double the ammo, especially when you have the gyro auxiliary. So we're going to put the gyro auxiliary in its 90-degree angle real quick. Let me highlight that. And you look out the window, and we are at 90 degrees almost. Perfect. So anything that we have auxiliary-wise that needs to recharge has a half recharge rate. I don't have anything that does need recharging. I'm using rockets, but having the extra rockets does help, especially when dogfighting. Now you're going to notice this thing handles like a bus, so you're going to want the wing in its 90-degree arc anyway, or its plane, because it helps you yaw faster. If you had it in its original T formation, you could pitch up and down faster, but you'd rather, you want to yaw faster when you're fighting TIE fighters. That way you can get into a targeting solution much faster. You'll see what I mean once we get it going. Let's get a couple of squadrons up and take them out real quick. Alright, let's do TIE fighters and TIE Reapers. Right on. And you're gonna see right away that the rotary cannon plus the ion cannons really chew through the TIE fighters. They have almost no chance. Oh, nice. Oh, hold on now. There you are.
I need to shake this tail.
I like taking out the Reapers first, but first come, first serve, right? Oh, there he is. Take him out. He'll just heal everybody. Nice.
Target
Real
destroyed.
nice. I love it.
Taking fire.
Get these fighters. See, you almost want them to come straight at you. Almost like you're jousting. Nope. Ooh, buy one, get one free. I love it when they do that. You just line right up.
Last one.
I almost do not use any rockets whatsoever when I fight these guys. And they are toast, ladies and gentlemen. That's how it's done. Dogfighting with a B-Wing is super fun. Again, B-Wings are not meant to dogfight, but if you have to, they have enough firepower to take them on head on without using anything extra. I used a few rockets there, but I mainly used just my blasters. I was like, man, this thing is a tank. It does really well against capital ships, but again, that's another loadout, man. That loadout is pretty much you hit them hard and you run out as fast as you can. B-Wings don't do well when they're getting fired at by capital ships, so you cannot maneuver. I don't know. Let's see if I do have another build. All right, we could do this one. This build is a little different. I'm using regular blasters because when you're flying against a capital ship, it is no joke, man. When you fly against a capital ship, it is no joke. You need to have everything as responsive as you can because they do not miss whatsoever. Their rockets are on point. Their deck cannons are on point. It is, without a doubt, one of the more challenging experiences in the game is taking on a capital ship with a B-Wing. Alright, I'm going to set my wing because I have bombs uploaded, proton bombs, and bombs will fly out the side that your wing is pointing towards when it's at 90 degrees or up and down. So whatever direction your wing is pointed, that's where the bombs are going to go. And it makes it real easy when it's at 90 degrees because I can just look out the window in VR and aim the bombs. And these flagships, I like to attack their targeting systems first with a B-Wing because, like mentioned, they're locking on with their missiles already.
They're locking on.
And man, they come at you fast. So I put all my power into my engines right away. I try to get as close as I can. Then I put power right into my weapons. You try to take out some of these deck cannons while you're at it, because man, they're real pesky. Woohoo! Got a little cut.
Not good.
Let's get out of here real quick. Yeah. Ooh, their targeting system is down to 17% with one run. That is amazing. Let's go get fixed up real quick, get rearmed, and then we're going to come back and finish off their targeting system. And maybe take out another system while we're at it. Like I said, with a B-Wing, it's all about the punch, not sustainability. You go in, you hit them quick, you hit them hard. If you're in a team environment and your team isn't very good, the best thing you can do is hit it as hard as you can, take out a targeting system, a subsystem of any kind. That way they have an easier time getting in there. But if I had to pick any system to go after with a B-Wing, it'd be the targeting system first, because man, B-Wings can't take the sustained fire from missiles. I'm going to try to get away from this
Enemies
missile.
locked onto me.
Oh, nice. Evaded. We're going to go in real quick and take out their system. Oh.
Enemy missile inbound.
Targeting system is toast. Now we have the rest of the ships to contend with. Targeting isn't going to be very good for these guys, and that's exactly what you want. Nice. go after those pesky shield generators. Got a few bombs left, not many. Might come in here and see what we can do with this guy. Oh, too close.
Missile coming my way.
Ooh, blew up.
I'm under attack.
Oh. Oh well. Y'all know what I mean when it comes to the B-Wing. It just isn't meant for sustained combat. This is a one-punch wonder. It goes in, it is a one, it is a done. And you're taking out subsystems as fast as you can. One punch. And try not to hang out for too long because you will be toast. And if you're like me, hit the wrong button half the time and drop bombs instead of rotating your ship. Oh, I love it anyway. Tell you what, man, this game is like almost a dream come true. There's absolutely nothing like flying the ships that you always wanted to fly when you were a kid. Ooh, it is toast. Nice. So that's what you want to see. Whoa, turbo lasers. Shields in there because regardless of if the targeting system is down, you still get hit by a few deck cannons. Two more bombs, and I want to go in there and see if I can't nail this guy. Ooh, nice. Alright, let's go get reloaded.
They got me.
Don't forget to boost. Boost and drift. Boost and drift. Kind of like stick a move if you're boxing. But boost and drift, that way you can go maneuver around it faster. Maybe not fast, but at least faster than just trying to bank and get out of their firing solution. Get reloaded. Nice. Alright, let's take out that shield generator. Let's make it look easy. Let's make it look easy. Let's fly in there casual, right? We'll fly straight in. Okay, maybe not.
Empire's locking onto me. Not bad.
Oh, I love it. Drift right underneath that shield. It is toast.
Missile inbound.
Disable their shields.
Nice.
Shield generators destroyed.
Nice. I love missile launcher. Nice. Alright, well, this ship is pretty much toast. I suppose we could finish it off, but y'all know how that's going to end. These capital ships are really vulnerable after you take out their shields, man. They cannot hang. They have a backup system down here. Oh, ooh. Yeah, their power system is toast.
Destroying their power system caused a chain reaction. Look for weak points in their hull.
I love it. Well, I wish I had bombs. Let's got to take out this tractor beam. Now they can't take you down.
Destroy the enemy's tractor beam.
Empire's locking onto me. Close one.
Boy, the Star Destroyers, they really have some armor, huh? Ugh.
They got me.
Oof. Let's see if we can't get re-armored real quick.
They have a lock.
Nice.
I made it.
Finish the ship, get rearmed, and then we're going to take out that Star Destroyer. Oh yeah. The sitting duck. The rebellion likes sitting ducks.
They locked onto me. Not bad.
On the way.
Incoming missile.
You're wasting time. Attack
Nice.
somewhere else.
There's still missile launch out there. Can you believe that?
That was too close.
Not anymore. It's fantastic.
Not good.
Hi, what's up, guys? Man.
Taking fire.
I might not make it. Oh, I blew up. That's alright, folks. It's all good. We're gonna take him out. This is it. Last run. Last run, folks. It is toast. No target. Ooh. It has 21 health. Let's help it out. Put it out of its misery, shall we? Toast. I love it. Oh man, the B-Wing is super fun to fly. I'm telling you, of all the ships we have, that's probably the smoothest ride you have, flying straight into a capital ship, but it is also the most destructive ride you have. So you have all the firepower the Rebellion could possibly muster into one ship, plus all of the negatives you can have in one ship. So unless you're flying with the gyro auxiliary, I'm not exactly sure if you're going to get full functionality out of the ship, and if you are, you're still going to have that. You're going to fly in, hit them with that one big punch, and pray you make it out, because you have 400 shields. You have 1600 hull, and your hull gets chewed up really fast with no shields. It's kind of a no-brainer. But it's a classic ship from the classic series. You really have to love the ship. The design is fantastic, and it fits the overall feel of the Rebel Alliance. When you look at it, you're like, this is a B-Wing. That's what it looked like back in the day. I always wanted to fly one of those when I was a kid, and now I get to. Take that off the bucket list. I love it. Alright folks, if you want to see more content from this channel, and you want to support this channel, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. Hit that notification icon, that way you get notified as soon as more content drops. As a Monday through Wednesday, because of my current work schedule, Monday through Wednesday is the time I have to drop more content. So stay tuned for more, and as always, if it's from a galaxy far, far away, you're never far from a good time.